Welcome back. Well, we have to start thinking about our vacations, even though it's pouring rain outside. I'm sure there's some place where there isn't rain. And I have Diane Mendoza and Susan Pret. I knew I was going to mess it. Susan Pretkus Combs with us from Dream Vacations. Well, welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Sorry, I butchered your name there.
That's okay.
I was on my way to say it correctly, and it didn't come out so well. Well, welcome back.
Thank you, Lisa.
So I know you guys have a lot to talk about, but first and foremost, congratulations. What does the Circle of Excellence mean?
Circle of Excellence is the top tier of franchises for Dream Vacations. We have about 1,300 nationally alone franchises. We're all a travel agency franchise.
Okay.
And we're affiliated with World Travel Holdings, which is the world's largest provider of cruise vacations. Oh. So a Circle of Excellence means we're in the top tier of those agencies that provide the utmost in service to our clients.
Oh, and that's great. Is that something that's given out yearly?
Yes, we have to earn it annually.
Oh.
So that means we have to continue to provide the best service to our clients, which we enjoy doing anyways.
Great, great. And I think I saw that there was a perk for those.
Yes.
What was your perk?
Yes, well, we get to go on a nice, all expenses paid trip.
Nice.
And it's normally a river cruise.
Oh, great. Were you able to both
wonderful.
attend?
Just I was,
okay.
But it was wonderful, and we're looking forward to going to Vietnam on a river cruise this summer.
Oh, interesting.
So that will be great. And then even more exciting, we were named Franchise of the Year for 2018.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Proud.
Yes,
That's
we are.
great. That's great. Well, you've been in this area for how long?
Since 2003.
Oh, okay, so quite some time.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And is it just the two of you, or do you have more people in your office?
We have a total of 7, but 3 of us locally.
Okay.
Diane is the expert for the Laguna Woods area, so she builds the personal relationships with the local residents.
Okay.
And I provide support to Diane in what she does. And the nice thing about our company is we're large enough to have all the clout with the major resorts and cruise lines, but we're small enough on the local level to build those personal relationships with our clients.
Well, that's great. That's like, getting a Costco kind of membership where you buy in bulk, but
Yes.
you get those benefits. So that's awesome.
Right.
Okay, so travel tips. You guys have a few travel tips that you'd like to share.
Absolutely. One of my musts is these little disinfected wipes. Sitting down in your airplane, you go ahead and start wiping down that tray table, the little knob to release the tray table. You've got your side armrest and also that little push button. And it just creates a wonderful barrier between you and everybody else that has sat in that chair. You can also use this on your cruise ship as well, or even in a hotel. And it's very easy to just pack in your carry-on. Another favorite of mine are these compressed bags. So you can load the bag up, you can hook it up with your vacuum cleaner, and it'll actually take all the air out, and it creates a very small area inside your luggage.
One thing I wondered about these is, do all of your clothes come out wrinkled though once you squish them all in here?
Not really.
Oh, they don't?
Really
No.
don't. It's surprising.
Once you open it up, the air replenishes back in the bag,
And then
it
there's
comes
no
back
wrinkles.
alive.
Oh, that's great.
And then your hotel and your cruise ship will always have a vacuum on board, so you can just go ahead and do it again before you leave.
Oh, I didn't even know you could use the vacuum. That's amazing. All right, great job. And then what else do you have there, which I know I've been pumping a lot of lately?
A lot of our clients tend to get really stressed before they leave on vacation. There's a lot of things to do and prepare for. So I always tell them maybe take a little vitamin C, or just don't eat out the first couple of weeks before going out. You just stay at home and take it easy and take care of yourself.
Oh, yeah, because you're going to be pretty stressed trying to meet all those deadlines and go on all those trips and all the adventures and stuff too. Okay, all right, good. How about you?
Another packing tip is using packing cubes. So it's similar to the compression bag concept, only they're square cubes. You might have seen them. They allow for airflow, and you fold your clothes to fit in the cubes, and then the cubes are designed, they're sized to fit perfectly in your carry-on luggage or your larger pieces of luggage. And again, you you asked about wrinkling, for some reason they don't wrinkle in there. And you can fit about 3 times the number or items of clothing that you normally could in a carry-on. So where you'd normally think, oh, I can't take a carry-on for a 7-day trip, you'd be surprised what you can fit.
Is it rolling
you can. For smaller items you can roll. It's however you can fit them and maximize the space in those cubes.
Okay.
And then when you unpack, it's so nice because you can leave items in the cubes and stay organized in your hotel room or your stateroom on the cruise ship.
Okay. All right. Well, speaking of cruises, you guys have one coming up here in 2020, and it looks like you're going to be going to the Mediterranean.
Absolutely.
All right. So it's on an Oceania cruise, and we have a clip of that right now, and we're going to show you that. Now, where are you going and when is this happening?
Well, we'll be departing end of April of 2020, and we start in Barcelona. So we are doing a stay in Barcelona before we go ahead and embark on our beautiful ship. And then we are basically going to visit ports in Spain, France, Italy, and then coming back, ending in Rome, which is wonderful.
Okay.
So we have an extension in Rome for those that would like to stay before going back home. And it's quite lovely. Oceania is a wonderful cruise line. Our ship will have about 1,200 passengers on board, so it's very intimate.
Okay.
It is the finest dining at sea.
Okay.
And it's a boutique style hotel, and they have special speakers on board as well. And the food is just fabulous.
I bet.
Great culinary program.
Okay.
With wine pairing dinners and things that you don't normally find
well,
on your
yeah, I
everyday
saw in one of the
cruise ship.
pictures there that they had, is it classes that you can take?
Oh, yes.
They do. Absolutely. You can actually learn something new while you're on board as well.
Oh, that's great. And you said there's only 1,200 now. I saw that ship and it looked huge. So is it a bigger ship, but so you feel like it's roomy with only 1,200 on there?
It is more spacious, but it is, by today's standards, it would be considered on the smaller end. I mean, not a small ship, but certainly compared to today's mega ships, it's a more intimate ship.
Okay.
What I enjoy is it's open seating as well, and it's country club casual. So there's no need for formal attire on board.
Oh, that's good.
And then most of the dining is all inclusive.
Right.
There's no extra charge, and it's definitely great for foodies.
And is there lots of different restaurants on that ship? Okay. All right. What are some of the things that you love about cruising?
I love having a designated driver because I can enjoy myself and have that glass of wine and not worry about having to drive somewhere.
Right.
Especially if I'm traveling and I'm in a place that I'm unfamiliar with, not having to get in a rental car and drive somewhere after a nice dinner is really something to consider. And not only that, but only unpacking once. You've probably heard that before, but it's a true benefit to only unpack once and yet get to see several new places. And it's just more relaxing. It's a relaxing way to vacation.
Okay, and how about you?
What I enjoy about cruising is quality time with friends and family on board and in port. And again, nobody has to do the driving or decide where to go for dinner or to cook and clean.
If somebody has never cruised before, what would you say to them, like just to help them feel at ease about going on a ship?
Well, I'd say there's something for everyone because we get asked that question a lot. And some people will see commercials and say, you know, I'm not sure it's for me. And then when they go on their first cruise, they tend to be our best clients because once they get back, they're like, I had no idea. It was just right for me. And it's because, for example, I have clients that just want to get on board and just read and just get away, or clients who just want to use the spa and relax and get away from it all, and others that want to do everything. They want to do the zip line on the ship, they want to do the surfing pool, they want to do every activity they can do, the boxing ring. So there's something for everyone, and it's a great way to reconnect with families. We'll do a lot of like 50th anniversary groups. I think you're going to talk about intergenerational groups.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about that, and then I want to make sure we get to the partnering that you're doing with Leslie Coretti. So what is this that she's referring to?
Multi-generational travel is at its highest peak. I was reading AARP that there's going to be over 85 million grandparents in 2020.
Wow.
So that opens it up and continues for the multi-generational travel.
Okay.
So what we like to recommend would be cruising as well, or maybe an escorted tour. I know there's a wonderful river cruise line that is multi-generational. So there's something for the children as well as the parents and the grandparents.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's really, really very nice.
That's excellent. Okay, so let's talk about what you guys are doing with Leslie Coretti and her wellness club. Give us a little snippet.
I'm very excited about this because I've been actually taking some of the Feldenkrais movement classes with Sue's Angel.
Okay.
And she's with Lisa Coretti, who is sponsoring that through the Wellness Club.
Okay.
And I'm finding such wonderful flexibility in my movements. These are slow movements, and our bodies have become so rigid because we are sitting for long periods of time.
Right.
And it's just it's an internal release and movements that allow you to, like I've been able to get in and out of my car easier.
Right.
I'm walking better, I'm sitting better, and I'm feeling better. I'm actually gained some of my, I've got a frozen shoulder, and I've gained some more of my movement as well.
Okay,
so I'm excited about this wellness cruise because she'll be on board and we'll be doing exclusive classes with her.
Oh, that's great. And that's going to happen in September?
In September.
Okay, and that's 2018.
That's this year.
This year. Okay, 2019. Okay, great. And that's going to Alaska.
We are going round trip LA to Alaska.
Okay, great. Perfect. Well, thank you ladies so much. I appreciate you coming on, and happy travels.
Thank you.
Thank
Same
you.
to you.
All right. And remember, you can always get information from Diane and Dream Vacations. They are local. We'll be right back after this.